Hey everyone, how's it going? Gestaporayhan here. So today we're going to play the Stanley Parable. This mod is free to download on the ModDB or other modding website. I will post the link on the description as always. This game requires you to download the SDK source 2006, or I recommend you to download the SDK source 2007 if you don't have Half-Life 2 game in your computer. You just use that source tool from the Steam. I already posted the video on how to download the hidden source game. The hidden source is same like the Stanley Parable game. It is mod 2, and so yeah, check out the video if you want to know how to download the Stanley Parable game 2 and other mod game mod from the source. So yeah, this is Stanley Parable. I'm going to play this game. Start new game. Okay, loading screen. Alright. Oh yeah guys, I probably taking laptop because my crappy computer just laggy when I play.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Alright.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor next to his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
Oh, you were happy. You were ordered by a dictator.
And then one day something very peculiar happened.
Alright.
Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget.
Oh my god.
He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on a monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions,
The boss
call a
died.
meeting, or even say hi.
Hi.
Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time.
What's
But as
wrong?
he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk
Alright.
and walked out into the hallway.
Alright, so people told this game has different endings, so I'm going to play this game.
Stanley decided to go to the staff lounge to check on his co-workers. He never functioned well by himself and constantly needed support and guidance from others, so the thought of total solitude was terrifying to him.
So I'm thinking there's going to be 3-part or 4-part in this game.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors,
2 doors.
he entered the door on his left.
On this left. No, I'm going to right. Nah, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I watch the other YouTuber playing this game, so I'm going to finish this. Where to follow the narrator first.
As Stanley entered the lounge, he was horrified to find not a single person here.
Oh
He
god.
decided he would walk up to see his boss, hoping that he would find an answer there.
Boss, did you open that door? I don't think so. Alright, let's go here. I'm going to play I'm going to follow the what the narrator said.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Right. Walk upstairs, huh? Boss, where are you?
Entering his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. It was
Any
at this
human
point
life.
that he began to feel dizzy and a little sick, and even thought he might pass out, when suddenly he noticed a keypad next to the filing cabinet in the corner of his boss's office.
Right.
Stanley had never seen this panel before and had no idea what combination of numbers would produce any result. In fact, only Stanley's boss knew this, since the panel withheld access to the boss's greatest, darkest secret.
What's
and so he
his
had
darkest
assigned the
secret?
keypad a combination that only he could possibly know. The number of his freshman dorm number in college. 1957. But of course, Stanley.
7.
Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck.
Amazing. Yeah, right.
Stanley ventured forth into the newly opened passageway.
Right.
As he drew deeper into the bowels of the building, Stanley had no idea where he was or what this place held. And just as he began to think he might not discover a thing, he emerged into a long room to find...
To find what? No jump scare, right? No jump scares.
Rows and rows of monitors.
My spider
Screens
sense
with a
did
number
tingling.
above it. Stanley noticed, however, that these were not random numbers, but the number of employees who worked in the
427.
building.
That's me,
his
right?
co-workers.
Yeah, that's
Even his own
Stanley's.
number, 427, had a place on the wall.
Oh my
But
god.
why a setup so elaborate, he asked. Was this simple surveillance, or something even more? And as if
I
in
think
answer
the
to his
boss
question, the wall slid open before him,
Wanted to
revealing
watch
the
us
ultimate truth
get
of the
naked
situation.
in office, just to make sure. I think. Why did I say that? Never mind.
An enormous control panel Stanley discovered, but not one that controlled simple machinery.
Click, 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 click.
Buttons
click,
were
click,
labeled with
click, 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 click.
emotions. Happy, sad. Levers and knobs controlled actions. Walking, eating,
What?
doing work, or
What?
watching TV.
What?
Every input on this device monitored not the functions of a machine, but of a human being.
Who you
And the
mean?
reality began to sink
Who?
in. Stanley, like so many other people, reduced to images on a monitor, had been under someone's control, always at the mercy of this machine.
So
Could
this
this have been
machine
the only reason
controls
employee number
everyone in this
427 was
company.
content with his boring job?
Whoa.
That a machine had altered his emotions to accept it blindly? He began to feel an unbridled rage, and at the peak of his anger, something happened. A spark.
What happened?
Stanley looked up and saw the generator overhead, still providing some small amount of power to the machine, keeping it alive. And knowing that this generator was all that kept the controls running, Stanley moved to the ladder in the back of the room and began to climb towards the rafters.
Towards the rafters, eh? Right. Oh, I thought it was just someone walking. Forget it. Right, let's do the narrators.
The higher Stanley climbed, the closer he felt to freedom,
So that the
the further
narrators
from enslavement.
talk about. I'm free from enslavement, bitch. What are you going to do now? Whoa. So I think the left is the bad ending and the right is the good ending at the situation. So right. Disable generator. What? Hello?
Blackness,
What the fuck?
power gone, all alone. And then
Fuck you. The lights. I can see the lights.
as he stepped through the door into the fresh outside air,
Yeah.
a feeling of liberation
Liberation.
rushed through Stanley's body.
My body.
He had seen power. He
Yes,
had
I see
seen
power.
enslavement,
Yes, I
and he
see
had
enslavement.
destroyed it.
And I destroyed it.
The
yes.
underling was in control now. He
Yes.
had found his leading role. Stanley never discovered why everyone had gone missing, nor how and when he had come under the machine's control. But it didn't upset him terribly, because
Yeah.
he knew that this was
Well-
how things were meant to happen. All he felt was a delight unlike any he had ever known before.
What is it?
Never again would he follow someone else's orders without question. Never again would anyone tell Stanley where to go, what to do, or how to feel.
Yeah.
No more bosses, no more instructions on a screen. Stanley decides for himself now.
I'm free.
And he stepped out into the world, and he felt the cool breeze upon his skin, and Stanley was happy.
I'm free. Yes. Right. So let's see the bad ending. New game. Right, so we're back again. So I'm thinking if I stay longer in the Stanley's boss office, I think something may happen. We just don't know, boys.
Entering his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. It was at this point that he began to feel dizzy and a little sick, and even thought he might pass out when suddenly he noticed a keypad next to the filing cabinet in the corner of his boss's office.
What the hell is that?
Stanley had never seen this panel before and had no idea what combination of numbers would produce any result. In fact, only Stanley's boss knew this, since the panel withheld access to the boss's greatest, darkest secret.
Yeah.
And so he had assigned the keypad a combination that only he could possibly know. The number of his freshman dorm number in college. 1957.
No.
But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
Yeah. Let's wait until something happens.
Stanley just sat around twiddling his thumbs.
Yes.
Trying to input anything on the keypad was useless, since he could never possibly know that the combination was 1957.
Yes. I don't know the code. Yeah, right.
1957.
I'm breaking the game. I'm breaking the game. I'm breaking the game. I'm breaking the game. Yeah. Hi. Breaking the game. Wait, I think someone's behind me. Getting goosebumps. What will happen? Oh no. Alright, let's try 1957.
Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck.
Yeah, sheer luck.
Amazing. Stanley ventured forth into the newly opened passageway. As he drew deeper into the bowels of the building, Stanley had no idea where he was or what this place held. And just as he began to think he might not discover a thing, he emerged into a long room to find...
Oh yeah, that in the boss office spot, nothing happened. Really, nothing happened.
rows and rows of monitors.
Yeah,
Screens with a number above
happened.
Stanley noticed, however, that these were not random numbers, but the number of employees who worked in the building. His
Nothing
co-workers.
happened.
Even his own number,
Incredible.
427, had a place on the wall. But why a setup so elaborate, he asked. Was this simple surveillance, or something even more?
Let's skip
And
this.
as if in answer to his question, the wall slid open before him, revealing the ultimate truth of the situation. And knowing that this generator was all that kept the controls running, Stanley moved to the ladder in the back of the room and began to climb towards the rafters.
Okay, guys, let's do the bad ending here. Bad ending.
The higher Stanley climbed, the closer he felt to freedom, the further from enslavement.
The bad ending of the right path. I like that. Right. Engage machine, bitch. I'm controlling up this
Stanley.
shit. Yes.
You didn't just activate the controls, did you?
Yes, I activated.
After it kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself? Is that what you wanted? Control?
Yes, I want to control the
Stanley.
world. No one can stop me now.
Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do.
And what?
You were meant to let it go.
Yeah.
Turn the controls off and
Yeah.
leave.
Yeah,
If
I
you
already
want to throw
do
my
that.
story off track, you're going to have to do better than that.
Yeah.
I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you have. For
Yes.
example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized that he had just initiated the network's
What?
emergency detonation system.
What the fuck?
In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification,
What? Get me out of here.
nuclear detonators are set to explode, eliminating
Get
the
me out
entire
of here.
complex. How long until detonation then? Oh, let's make it say, 2 minutes.
Get me out
Now,
of here. I
this
don't
is
want to
making things
die.
a little more fun, isn't
No.
it, Stanley? Go ahead.
Yes.
Play with those controls all you like. The real controls are where I'm sitting.
Where are you
Did you
sitting?
really ever believe you held any power? Did you not think I knew what I was doing?
No.
When I erased your co-workers and turned off the machine, I was offering you freedom, an
No.
escape. I didn't have to do that.
Because never attack.
I've
You
run
don't.
this story many
don't have to
times, and I don't
control
always set
everything.
you free. Sometimes
Well-
you just sit there, day after day after day, doing your job forever, and then die alone. But when I actually give you the freedom to control your own actions, it's not enough.
No.
I let you go, and you trapped yourself just the same.
No.
You just weren't made to handle this sort of
No.
responsibility,
No.
I'm
No. No.
afraid.
No.
But you know what you were made for? Pushing buttons.
Yeah.
You get it now? Oh, I'm enjoying this.
No,
Tell
you
you
didn't
what,
enjoy it.
I'll throw some extra time on the clock just because I'm having so much fun.
Oh, thank
There we
you.
go. You see, I want to watch you for every long second you try to puzzle this out.
There must be
After all,
something.
it should make sense, right? The timer, the nuclear detonation, the mysterious facility, it's all here. This is a video game.
Yes, this is a
Except
video
for one
game.
thing there,
This
hero.
this
You've got
isn't
no weapon,
reality.
no vehicle. You don't even know where you're going.
Yes, I
When
know.
you saw
I'm
that
going.
timer, you just instinctively started trying to find an exit, didn't you?
No.
In fact, I bet you're still looking for a way out. I bet you're clicking on everything in this room,
That's
trying to
bad.
open
Oh, no.
doors or vents or something and solve the puzzle.
No.
As though this game has a solution, as though it can be won.
No.
That timer is not a catalyst to keep things moving
oh, no.
along.
No. Oh,
It's
no.
just seconds ticking away to your death.
No.
This is
no,
not
no.
a challenge. It's a tragedy. It's the
Open
moment
this
when the
vent.
hero realizes that
I
despite his best efforts, he is powerless to his environment. And
Yeah,
then
shit.
he lets go. He surrenders. And he dies.
Fuck you.
30
Open
seconds,
this
Stanley.
door. No.
30 seconds. Until a boom,
Boom.
and then nothing.
Boom.
No ending
Boom.
to this story, just you dying.
No.
I suppose you could have gotten an actual ending if you played along, but
Yes,
that
I
just
already
wouldn't have
get
been
the
your
ending.
style, would it?
Yeah. If you want that.
Instead, you'll perish knowing that the only choice you
oh,
made here
fuck.
was to turn
Oh,
on that
fuck.
machine and to
Fuck,
start this
open
timer.
this door immediately.
But you
Fuck,
won't be
open
alone,
this. Open
because
this
I'm not
fucking
going
door.
anywhere.
Dude, open this door.
I'll be here to
Oh,
watch
no, no, no,
every
no, no,
second
no,
of
no,
your
no.
inevitable life
No.
from the time we fade in until the
Going-
moment I
going to
say,
lower
happily
the
ever
volume.
after.
Ah! Oh no. Why? Wow, we're back. We're back here. So yeah, that's the Stanley Parable game. I will continue this series to unlock another ending. So like and favorite if you enjoyed the video, subscribe for more video from me, ignore it if you didn't like the video, and write your suggestions on what video should I post on the next video on the comment. So as always, keep awesome and you're the best.